Hello and welcome to Bridging Markets, the show where we explore how medtech and pharmaceutical innovations can successfully expand into Latin America. I'm your host, Juan Sanchez, and today we're diving into a topic that can make or break your market entry, choosing the right distributor. Many companies assume the biggest distributor is automatically the best partner, but size doesn't always equal success. In fact, chasing the biggest name can create real challenges if that partner isn't aligned with your goals or your way of working. Why biggest isn't always best? Let's start with the myth of bigger is better. A large distributor might have extensive networks, warehouses, and a massive sales force, but if your product is one of hundreds they carry, your brand could easily get lost in the shuffle. Here's a real example from our own experience. We're aware of a surgical stapling company entering the Colombian market that instead of partnering with the largest national distributor, selected a smaller, highly focused partner that truly understood the product and was eager to invest in it. Within just 1 year, that small distributor captured about 3% of market share in the country. It might sound modest, but in Colombia's stapling segment, that share translated into more than $1 million in sales. It's not that bad for the first year of sales. The key is to move beyond the size of their contact list and ask, are they the right fit for your company? So we're working on a three-dimensional fit model where we evaluate potential partners, thinking about cultural fit, commercial fit, and execution fit. Let's unpack each of these. Cultural fit. Cultural fit, as we mentioned in one of our previous episodes, is about how the distributor works day to day and whether that aligns with your company's style and value. Do they communicate straightforward and transparently? Do they share your commitment to quality and patient outcomes? Will they embrace your reporting requirements and compliance standards? For example, if your company relies on data-driven decision-making and tight quality controls, but the distributor is more informal and receives structured reporting, that is a mismatch waiting to happen. During early conversations, pay attention to how they respond to your processes. Ask for examples of how they manage previous product launches and how they maintain regulatory compliance. These small clues reveal whether the partnership will feel collaborative, or like a constant tug of war. Commercial fit. Next is commercial fit, which is about willingness and capacity to invest. Will the distributor commit the time, people, and capital needed to introduce and grow your product? Do they have a dedicated team for your category? Are they ready to co-invest in marketing, training, or clinical education? Sometimes a distributor loves the idea of your product, but expects you to shoulder all the commercial risk. That rarely ends well. You want a partner who sees your product as a priority and is ready to put real resources behind it. Ask direct questions. How many reps will focus on our product in the first 6 months? What marketing budget can you allocate? Their answers and their confidence tell you whether they are serious or not. And the third one is the execution fit. Execution is about market knowledge and operational capabilities. Do they know the regulatory pathway in each country you're targeting? Do they have relationships with key hospital, key opinion leaders, government buyers? If there are gaps, are they willing to invest in training or hire specialists to close them? It is perfectly fine if a distributor doesn't have every skill today, as long as they show a concrete plan and willingness to bridge the gap. Look for evidence, case studies, or similar product launches, references from other manufacturers, and a realistic onboarding plan. So, putting it all together, when you evaluate cultural, commercial, and execution fit together, you get a three-dimensional picture of the partnership. A distributor who is strong in all three areas, even if they are not the largest, will almost always outperform a giant that checks only one box. I've seen projects where a mid-sized distributor chosen for strong alignment in these three areas took a product from first conversation to commercial sales in just 120 days after regulatory clearances. That's the power of the right fit. So, just to finish, as you plan your Latin American expansion, remember the right distributor isn't just the biggest. It's the one who matches your culture, commits the resources, and has the knowledge or drive to execute. Thank you for listening to Bridging Markets. If you found today's episode useful, subscribe on your platform and share it with your colleagues. And as always, you can reach us at Curious Healthcare if you'd like to discuss how we can help you find the perfect partner for your next market. Thank you so much and have a great day.